Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to more content on the channel. Today's video, we're gonna play some more Rise crossover. Guys, you see it in the title of the video, you see it in the title of the game itself. There's a brand new update code for a G rank BERU or BERU. It's a limited time code, so I recommend you guys, as soon as you watch this video, to log on to the game and just use the code so you can secure yourself a G rank BERU. However, there is a requirement for you to redeem this code, and I'll let you guys know about that in just a second. We got ourselves a little mini update alongside this new code and stuff as well, and we'll be going over everything, so I hope you guys are excited. If you guys want to support your boy and show some love to the video, then be sure to drop a like on the video. I got you guys with more content if you guys show some good support of the video.
Hey, yeah, I've been laying low and getting to some plays with the bros, cause the pros got a pro with some under control.
Alright guys, so first things first, right? You want to go into the shop and go into codes and redeem that G rank BERU. So if you guys use G0, you guys will be able to get yourself a level 1 G rank BERU. So you'll have to level him up all the way up to max level. But the good news is that if we go into our index here and if we check BERU out on G rank, we max him out, he's gonna be doing 4.21 trillion damage, at least if you're an S rank. Okay guys, that's the only requirement that they have. You have to be S rank or higher in order to redeem this code. All right, they made a poll about this code and I guess people got confused about it, and because people got confused about it, Pyda decided to give everybody a code for BERU. So really courteous and kind of Pyda to be doing that, and the rest of the team as well. So really appreciate it. Shout out to them. It'll be a little bit easier for you guys to actually go ahead and you know, level up now and just be a tad bit stronger. Some people were saying that, oh, it's gonna break the balance and it's unfair to people who got it and yada yada yada, but to me it's like, bro, it's not that serious, bro. It's 1 G rank. It'll put everybody more or less on a little level up catch up, if you will, and it evens out, excuse me, the playing field a little bit for everybody. So I think it's pretty nice. It's just one anyways. So if you guys take a look, all the icons in the game have been redone, I guess in an attempt to actually mitigate any potential copyright dilemmas. So the icons are completely different. No longer do you have like the traditional leaf Konoha symbol for the grass village, whatever they call it in this game, for the Naruto area. And just everything's a little bit different. So we're gonna go into the little guild building here, because that's one of the main emphasis of this update, is that they actually have guilds in the game now, guys. Well, I mean, they had guilds already prior, right? You can create your own guild and stuff like that, but what I mean is that they've expanded the guild system. So I'm actually gonna make my own guild finally. Actually, never mind, I take it back. I was gonna go make the guild, but apparently in order to make it, I forgot. By the way, it's not taking my image ID for some reason, and I still need the 10 guild tickets, and I forgot that 10 guild tickets is actually pretty expensive, because 10 of them is going to cost you, what is it, basically 2,500 guild tickets. I mean 25 of those dungeon tickets and stuff like that. So if you guys take a look at my ticket shop over here, I only have 230, and then if I buy them, like, bro, 750 Robux for 750 tickets is insane. Like, I'm not doing that, brody. I'm sorry. But since we're in the shop, this is one of the new things they've added into the game. They've added in potions and boost into the shop. So now you can get a gem boost, cash boost, and XP boost. They have a shadow potion, which increases damage of your shadows by 50% for 10 minutes. They have a drops potion, which increases the drop of chances, excuse me, of items by 50% for 10 minutes. So bunch of different boosts they have in the shop now. Also, in case if you guys don't know how to rank up because you're a noob, this is where you come to take your rank test in the same tower that I showed you guys over here, where you you know, check out the guild stuff. So currently I'm a rank S. You can rank up all the way up to, like, I think national rank is the current best thing right now, but it's super difficult to actually rank up. I'm not gonna lie to you, people have been not complaining about it, but it's just tough. It's tough how it is right now. So yeah, it's gonna take some time, but getting to S rank is not bad at all. So my recommendation to you guys is try to get S rank as fast as possible, so you can use this code and get yourselves that G rank BERU, because that's gonna make a night and day difference to your power output and just your overall team. Also, since we're already here on this island, and there's a boat shop quite literally, I think right here, and indeed I wanted to show you that they've buffed some of the actual ships. So the ships that you can buy from shops and whatnot, you guys can go ahead and see that now. If we go into like aquatic, some of the boats are actually a little bit faster, a little bit better. So they've went ahead and balanced up the boats. Additionally, there is another code you guys can use. This code is actually just potions, so make sure you guys use that. and you'll be able to get some potions. So if I go into items here, you guys can see that we now have 3 shadow potions and 3 cash boosts as well. Also, if we happen to still be playing when a dungeon spawns in, they've added in intro cutscenes and arise cutscenes when you successfully arise a boss in a dungeon. All right, so that wasn't here before. That was only here for the Dedu Island raid and when BERU had arrived. And by the way, like the G rank BERU is hilarious because this thing is so small compared to the other BERUs. It's actually crazy, bro. So also on the topic of guilds, guys, I want to let you know that the expansion, right? What did that include? Since I wasn't able to show you guys the creation of my own guild and those options. So basically now with the guild system, they added guild level and XP, okay? And they also added shadow damage upgrade. They added a shadow capacity upgrade, and lastly a shadow range upgrade. So that's all found within your guild. So definitely gonna try to have to grind out those tickets so I can make my own guild, because I'm not gonna lie to you, twin. Just, you know, getting 10 of those bad boys is it's gonna take some time, twin. And I know some of you guys might be like, oh, Vex, but you can just buy it with Robux. But like, bro, like, twin, bro, it would require me to spend like damn near 2,400 Robux just to make a guild. Like, I'm good off that, twin. I really am. Man, I wanted to start grinding at the Chainsaw Man Island over here because I have not been grinding the game, but I gotta go make my way back to Soul Leveling City to show you guys a new enchant that they have in the game, because I think they have the index system for it. So, but basically this enchant is going to be loot aspect, and this will basically just increase the drop chance from destroyed items. And then correspondingly, this looting enchant actually has a max level of 6, guys. So here we go. If you press this question mark here, you guys can see we have loot aspect, and it says my weapon is too lucky that will... Wait, what? Your weapon is too lucky that will drop more dust. That's what it's basically saying about our weapons. So right now, this is the reason why I want to go ahead and get into getting the Chainsaw Man Island and JoJo Island done, because the new meta is actually weapons, and weapons are extremely powerful right now. So I wanted to show you guys that. But hey, Dedu Island raid just started, so we're gonna go ahead and get that done real quick. It's actually nice because my G rank BERU might be able to reach level 200 once we get that done as well. So that'll be pretty cool. And one of the things that I've been like really campaigning for was the addition of a tracker for like the total rooms in a dungeon and stuff like that. So they finally added that in, chat. I'm so happy they added that in. Now when you go into a dungeon or you do your rank up test, it'll actually tell you how many rooms total are left, how many rooms you have done, and that just makes everything a lot easier. So it facilitates an easier progression. You know what I mean? I just love that. I really do appreciate them doing that as well. Now I just realized, since it isn't the dawn of a new hour, I think we'll only be able to kill off the queen here. So I don't think we'll necessarily be able to fight BERU. But I mean, either way, it's fine. If I had to fight BERU, I would have had to like let people on the Discord know to come help me out, because it would have taken too long to kill otherwise. All right, guys, there you go. We killed off the queen, and let's check out what my G rank BERU is at. Oh, only level 100. All right, whatever. It is what it is. Once that bad boy can get to level 200, bro. Oh, BERU? Whoa. How is BERU here? That's so weird. I thought they changed it, or maybe they reverted the change. I thought BERU was only supposed to spawn in every hour now, but odd. Okay. Oh, actually, it makes sense. It makes sense because right now is 8:18 in the night, right? And basically that would mean that it's the 15-minute mark of the dawn of the new hour, which is supposed to be when BERU is supposed to spawn in. All right, so now's a good time for us to actually check out this item, right? Like this double damage item that we have. So let's go ahead and use that. And our, shadows are gonna be doing 50% more damage, and that will actually effectively allow us to solo dolo this BERU. Now, it would be insane if by solo doloing this BERU, if we happen to get another G rank BERU, I would get on my knees, twin. I will get on my knees right now. I'm gonna be extra. I'm gonna go ahead and buy an XP boost as well. And I know this doesn't work because it's for items. It doesn't say shadows, but I'm gonna buy a drop boost just in case. You never know, right? That might give us some additional luck that we need, baby. Let's get it, twinny. But yeah, chat, I'm gonna try to like literally off camera just grind a bunch of dungeons out and try to get that ticket requirement so we can actually make a guild the next time we make a video, because guilds are gonna be like quintessential to like your progress. And just, yeah, they're gonna be a necessity. They really are. So we got to be on top of that, and I'm going to try to get on top of that for sure. All right, fellas, it took us about 7 minutes or so, but here we go. We are finally about to get our first solo BERU kill ever. It'd be amazing if we could get this drop, baby. Make it a G rank at that, baby. Come on. RNG guys, I trust you. Come on. Oh, no. Well, at least we tried, chat. You know what I mean? That's our first solo dolo BERU kill, so that's a W in my book. But let me get back to the Chainsaw Man Island so we could get to grinding, baby. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'm gonna set my spawn point at the Chainsaw Man Island anyways, because honestly, we need to get that weapon, dude. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like right now, people have been saying like weapons are the meta because obviously like this is a tremendous help. Oh, I didn't even check the rank. Okay, so we're at 150 right now for our G rank BERU. So we gotta try to max them out all the way. But yeah, people have been saying like, bro, like the only way to efficiently like complete things and do things in the game now is to literally, you know, have the best weapons because they just do a lot of damage, right? Obviously, like I said, you know, having this G rank BERU is gonna change the tide for a lot of people, but still, it's essential for you guys to have these new weapons because they do a lot of damage. So just think about you having the new best weapon as you having an additional G rank BERU. That's how I look at it. So in fact, I actually don't even know like how much money do we need. Right. So yeah, the best weapon in this area is gonna give us 20. I mean, it's gonna cost us 26 trillion cash, but it's gonna give us 128 billion damage per click. So that's gonna take a minute, twin. What do you mean? Good thing is that our BERU is leveling up kind of quickly. So I think we should have him maxed out soon, and he should be allowing us to kill these guys off like in seconds once he's maxed out. So that'll be a hard carry. Dude, fighting the mini boss over here, it's kind of like fighting a BERU, bro. Like what the heck? The mini boss have 1.9 QA HP. That's insane to me. All right, our BERU is finally maxed out, guys. He's doing 4.21 trillion damage, which is just awesome. Yo, these boosts, I love them, but I also hate them because I'm gonna, oh man, I actually have a free one. Hold on, I forgot that we have some free ones. But yeah, man, like, oh boy, I'm just gonna keep buying boosts now. I would want to do more damage, man. This is where simulator games end up eating into my Robux, my brother. All right, so a dungeon just spawned into Grass Village. I don't know the rarity of it. I don't really care what it is, honestly. We need to grind it because we need to get those raid tickets, dungeon tickets, whatever you want to call them. So let me just get this kill and then we'll get on out of here. But we already have 1.37 trillion cash. So maybe getting cash is not as bad as I thought. It's just a matter of just like AFKing for a little bit here. All right, guys. And here you go. We got that done and not bad. All right. We have 2.6 trillion total cash now. So that's not bad. It won't take that long to get that 20 trillion cash that we actually need. So let's just get to the Grass Village, which I think is over here now. Actually, we're going to need a drops potion as well, just because it'll give us, you know, 50% of the items that are going to be dropped in the dungeon. So that's worthwhile, my brother. You know what I mean? We got to pay to win when we got to pay to win, twinsies. All right, here we go. Where's the portal at? I just checked the Discord. It's like behind a tree somewhere. I don't really know where is it. Am I blind? Oh, there it is. I hate how random these things are sometimes. You really like waste a lot of time trying to find them. But all right, so it's a couple of drops that we can get from here. Oh, let me actually set my spawn point here. I was about to mess up, dude. So yeah, let me set my spawn point and I'll clear this out a couple of times. I'll let you guys know when my first clear is done. So we have 230 tickets. Let you guys know how much we get from our first clear. By the way, chat, also take a look at how they track the total amount of rooms. So notice how it says 1 out of 6 rooms. So that's pretty awesome in my opinion. I'm actually gonna go ahead and set up my my auto destroy because I don't want to auto arise these guys. All right, guys, look at the new cutscene for Pain. By the way, you know, like I said, bosses now have a new cutscene and stuff like that. So we got that done, and there's a cutscene for arising as well. So let me just actually turn on auto arise, and I hope it actually arises him. So we got a cutscene for. There you go. All right, awesome. So again, brand new cutscene for arising, and also, you know, for destroying. Well, when you actually meet these shadows or bosses rather in the dungeons. So I think this is pretty cool. It should be the same thing for every boss. It's just, you know, a matter of what boss they're going to show in there. So let's check out our items, guys. And we literally have 238 tickets now. So like I said, it's not too bad. It's just that we have to grind out these dungeons back to back to back to back to back. And I'm going the wrong way. Oh my gosh, your boy a little nervous. Can you tell? Can you tell we're a little nervous? I think you can tell.